Hello everyone, and welcome back to an important update. Today, we are going to talk about the possibility of the Northeast getting hit by the biggest snowstorm so far this winter. This storm may undergo something called bombogenesis, which is when the pressure drops 24 millibars within 24 hours, which makes a very strong storm. Please enjoy the following video and stay tuned for tomorrow's update, which will include more details. I wanted to start off showing you the GFS model. An area of snowfall in the northern plains will meet a piece of energy down by the southeast coast late on Friday night. When these two meet, they could create a monster of a snowstorm, bringing light snowfall as far south as South Carolina, and blizzard conditions to the northeast between Thursday and Saturday. Let's take a look at the European model. Before we look at the European model, I would like to mention that we are finally getting some agreement with the track of this storm, with only some minor differences. Those minor differences do mean a lot, so don't belittle them. Any shift west or east will dictate if Boston, Massachusetts gets 12 inches of snow, or 24 inches, which is why these storms are so hard to forecast. Now for the Euro model. This one is very similar to the GFS, showing some light snow showers moving in initially, before the major storm comes up the coast between Friday and Sunday. Blizzard conditions are likely, especially along the coast. Major accumulation of snowfall is also likely. Let's now take some time to look at my snowfall forecast. Please do remember what we talked about a minute ago. Any shift in the track could change where these totals end up being, so keep that in mind. The first layer is in this gray, where you can expect anywhere between a dusting to 1 inch of snowfall. This next layer is where I think accumulations between 1 and 3 inches is quite possible, mainly when the storm is in its beginning stages. In this darker blue layer, you could see accumulations between 3 and 5 inches, with 5 to 8 inches possible in that pink. Snowfall totals could start getting big in this next layer, where 8 to 12 inches of snow is possible. This darker gray color has a chance at seeing between 12 to 24 inches of snow, with more than 24 inches of snowfall possible in these small red areas. More isolated locations beside these red areas could see 2 feet or more, but mainly along the coast, and some areas a few miles inland, especially in places like Cape Cod. Now that we have talked about potential snowfall accumulations and the timing of this storm, what are the other impacts? To start, you need strong winds for a blizzard. How strong will these winds get? Let's find out. Watch as the storm creeps up the coast, with that major wind field. All of the Northeast will be experiencing gusty winds late Friday into Saturday, with gusts up to 50 and 60 miles per hour along the coast, with wind gusts even exceeding hurricane force on some coastal areas. It's clear that this is nothing to play around with, so for your safety, stay indoors throughout this whole storm. Travel will be extremely dangerous, and flying debris is likely with winds of this magnitude. Winds should start diminishing by Sunday, leaving behind just some gusty winds and extremely cold temperatures. There's one last thread I want to talk about, and it's found in these key messages from the Weather Prediction Center. In the fourth line, we see that strong winds along with higher than normal astronomical tides could lead to coastal flooding. So what's the bottom line? If you live anywhere along the immediate coast, prepare immediately for a major storm, which could bring hurricane-force winds, feet of snow, and coastal flooding. Anywhere farther inland will have to deal with heavy snowfall and blizzard conditions. If you are in the interior Northeast, you can breathe a sigh of relief, because you will miss most of this potentially major storm. Well, that's all I have for today. If you are still watching to this point on the video, I would like to say thanks for watching, and stay safe if you are in the path of this storm. Please subscribe for future updates, and I'll see you soon.